For La Jornada. Gustavo, in this last 2 minutes we have, please explain what happened this week.
Well, first we had a very bloody battle. It is until now we have the report of 9 executed, assassinated, 23 disappeared, at least 21 arrested, 45 in the hospital, more than 100 injured. It was a very bloody, long-announced battle. It is the beginning of the war, and we are surprised and amazed that the authorities are following the script, literally the script of 10 years ago. First the teachers' mobilization, then the sit-in, then the repression. This is a very complex war. It did not start in Oaxaca. The teachers' struggle, it is a global struggle. It started in Colombia, in Brazil, in Chile, in the US, everywhere. And today we are in a war trying to say very firm no to this kind of education. It is useless instruction. We are discussing education. We have a plan of education. We can offer an alternative of education. And we are saying no very firmly to all the so-called structural reforms that mean basically a change of ownership. They are selling our land, our territory. The people are resisting, and then we are resisting with them to oppose this kind of operation. This is a very complex war that just started. We are at the beginning of this very complex war against us, against our territory. We are. Yes?
Gustavo, I understand the governor ordered the police, said they could open fire. He was at a wedding party in another state?
Yes, he was in a party. He asked the intervention of the federal police. But those killing people were the federal police, not just the state police. It was an operation combined by the federal police and the state police.
Mm. And we just have 20 seconds. What is happening right now?
Right now, we have a curfew in Nochistlán, in the place. We are, this moment, we don't have any specific activity, but we are waiting for the next scenes of the battle. The battle has just started. We are not at the battle.
We're going to continue this conversation and post it online at democracynow.org. Gustavo is a teacher who did not give her name for her safety.
As soon as they arrived, they began to attack, and we were few, very few. Then we started running, but they began to attack right away, instantly. At no time did they give warning to clear the area. They began to attack right away, and the impotence caused by the media, who said that they did not shoot their weapons. We just went to corroborate with the tire shop about where they fired at us from. We guarded our front side. We still don't know how they fired at us. And so we guarded our front side, but we realized that if they were positioned like this, then they were already hunting us from afar. Now we understood why. The dead were killed from over there and not exactly from the front. We are going to stay here until the government is willing to talk. If tomorrow the government is open to dialogue, then the conflict ends. The governor wants what he calls educational reform, and what we want is a dialogue for the kind of change that the people require, the kind that meets their needs. If you go to our communities, there are many needs. How are the kids doing? The children can't go to school to learn. All they think about is eating because they don't eat. No one can learn if they don't sleep well, if they walked many miles to go to school. So the government should go and see what happens firsthand, and until there is a dialogue, we will not end our protest demanding educational reform. And who will revive our dead? The dialogue won't bring our dead back to life. And those who are in prison, there aren't just 5 or 10. There are thousands.
Well, for more on the protests in Oaxaca, Mexico, we're joined by Gustavo